Let's go. Whoa, I'm hype. What's up? Let's go. All love. Positive energy to the world. You already know, man. Welcome to Respect My Journey. Another episode, man. It's XUP, baby. Right over left me the best, man. I humbly appreciate y'all. Thank you for being patient. Thank you for being just super cool. Thank you for even just rocking with me, being a part of Magic's world, being part of my journey. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is real. This is serious. And I'm sharing a part of my life with you. And I'm trying to get to this. I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers. Okay? I need 1,000 subscribers so I can go live like the rest of these people, but I will not spread super negative energy on this one. Like on this page, on this channel, through my life, I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to try to do that to get these subscribers up. I'm not like other people. I'm not like none of that. Like, I have a lot in store. Like, I have a lot in store for a lot of people, man. Crazy stories, cool stories, and just like not even just stories. I want to promote and show love to other people because I know, hey man, I have a lot of people whose journey should be respected in my family and my different people's kids and different people I even know kids like that's really top ranked in this world, like seriously, like in different things, not just basketball. That's I didn't create this just for basketball, but a lot of people need to understand that I created this for more than basketball because my life is it has always been more than basketball. Like basketball, I knew I can pretty much try to help feed my family quicker than other ways than try to be a drug dealer or anything else. So I knew I wanted to be disciplined enough to not go ahead and stand on the corner or stand in the building or do extra stuff that I seen, when I was growing up. I didn't want to do it. I knew it was easy for me because I wouldn't have to do the stuff that they was doing to get money. And I knew that type of energy was going to get me into something different. And I was like, yo, you know what? I'm good. Like, I'd rather take the challenge of going through, learning school, like learning about everything about school, getting education, and learning different type of subjects, man. Like, I wasn't trying to do all that extra stuff I know I could do, like, and I know I had access to from different people because I knew different people, so it was easy for me. Like, it was easier than like other people even knew because I knew people from other boroughs, I knew people from different blocks, I knew people than other people even they didn't even know I knew, and people around me didn't even know I knew. So I used to be just mad, quiet, chilling, like with certain stuff as you're supposed to. It's New York. It's not a game, B. The way you interact with people throughout the day in New York could determine how if you have a life later on or if your life got disrupted by a crazy ill pouncing or beat down or melee or you got just OD whooped out. The way we interact with each other and the energy level is different. You understand what I'm saying? So we ain't need no blood and crip stuff that was all that like none of that when I was younger. Like it was none of that. Like it was none of that, man. Like fam, we New Yorkers we don't stand for that. We have our own joints, man. Like we have our own peoples. Like it wasn't none of that. Like we wasn't even like a lot of us was we wasn't even allowing that in our projects and none of that. I remember all that, yo. And that's New York. That's why you see the blood and the Crips easy to get together because for real, New York, come on, son. We don't bite nobody else's joint, son. We start everything else, son. We do it. The lingo, the style, the fashion, the energy, the verbal with the rhymes, the verbal with the poetry. It's just the delivery the whole demeanor is different. The whole outlook is smart. It's intellectual. It's street. It's crazy. It's poetic. It's sexy. It's bugged out. But it's awesome. It's concrete and it's solid. But it's straight up. But then it's at you. But that's what you wanted when you came here. When you interacted with a New Yorker, you wanted that energy. So you have to, true story, aka deadass, understand what New Yorker you interacting with at that time, champ. And that's on you. Same thing when we go other places. So we knew how to deal with other people. It was like, it's nothing. It's cool. Y'all might think y'all doing something, whatever, super crazy. Okay, we let y'all, you know what I'm saying? Go ahead, let your party go. I'm not trying to interrupt your movie, champ. Keep filming. So today, this episode is like directed towards my man Jordan Klein. Jordan Klein, all love, H2P. Showing love to Pit, true story. And XUP, we showing love to Respect My Journey. Always, you already know. This is my life, my journey. I created this. You know what I mean? It's tough. It's not a game. My life has been real. So one of the questions I ask people online, I want to know your questions, like different things you want to know about me. So my thing is like, and look, I'm putting on, this is my, my fan voice. This is my fan voice. Like, I, created this fan voice when Coach Slice, aka Barry Royce, and different other people, and Coach Howland was like, I don't know if they remember this, it was like, yo, you scaring the people. I was like, damn, scaring the people. Like, I don't want to scare nobody. Like, you know what I mean? Like, shit, I got enough going on. Like, nobody trying to scare no fans. Like, the people, like, that I know, like, I'm trying to help, like, trying to show love to that supporting me. You know what I mean? And that's supporting what I'm doing. They don't know how hard it was for me to even get to this point. Oh, my great goodness. Okay? Great goodness with this one. You don't know how hard it was for me to get here to this point. To be able to talk like this. And be able to spit this official tissue super infinity love game. But at the same time, no strain. Baby, it's all in it. Liquid drip, man. Don't twist it. Baby, it's different. Pause. So one of the questions was, what were the practices like at Pitt? So I'm gonna just talk right now from freshman year, right? When I came on my visit, I seen the practices. They were terrible. It was boring. It was like, yo, I'm sitting there like, no balls. I'm sitting there like, yo, fam. Because it seems, like when you come from the projects and you come from a real place and you come from a place where you appreciate everything and you appreciate things, it's like, yo, when you sit here and see other people, even in this school, you understand what I'm saying? You in a Division 1 school, universities. Pardon me. You in a university, Division 1 university, playing basketball and scholarship, and not stand on the corner like I just previously talked about, not selling anything, not getting up and just going to work, doing something you really don't like to do, and not asking people for money, or not just trying to figure things out, like you're actually in a situation, in a way, in something to help your life get better, like you're here and you're having it's been paid for through your hard work, but obviously you deserve to get paid too as well, because and the NCAA is banking off of you and your success and the university's success, because the university only has success if you and your team have success. So I don't want any kid to think that the university is bigger than the person too. No, that's a curve. And don't let these other people try to make you play hurt and make you play under duress and fear, under, like, like these punk coaches be trying to have these kids, because you have their lives in your hands, and you keep threatening them behind closed doors, and you acting like suckers. Like it happened to me. I'll talk about that, in another episode. But yeah, that happened to me in prep school. That happened to me in at the University of Pittsburgh. That happened to me. Yes, this is a fact. Come on, man. We gotta tell the truth, man. Keeping infinity, man, and that's what I'm about. And they knew that. Like, so that's why I didn't understand why they was doing this stupid stuff to me. Like, it's like, yo, when you say dumb stuff to me, like, I'm gonna say something back. And if you try to make me believe some bull crap, I'm gonna tell. Like, I'm able to tell the truth. So I'm not just riding with what you talking about. Like, that sounds crazy. I'm a real New Yorker, and you know that. So you try to make me sound combative and all that other bull crap. Yo, I'm gonna just tell y'all for real, to answer this question. What made our practices better? When I got there, after seeing how they practiced before, when I came on my visit and different stuff, and I'm looking and I seen how the energy was just horrible. It was just off. And it kills me how they talk about the previous point guard leadership and all this other bullshit. You know what I'm saying? That, like, you're only saying that because one of y'all coaches dad, and then y'all all a part of the same brotherhood bull crap. So, like, come on, miss me with the bullshit. So it's like, yo, come on, like, keep it infinity, yo. Shit is whack. Like, when I got to Pitt my red shirt year, I turned the energy up. I turned the defense up. I turned the belief of toughness up. I turned all that up, and everybody, what you talking about? I brought that BX toughness, that New York City grit. I brought all that in them, and I sparked some of that New York back in some of the people that was from New York. Well, Mark McCarroll, the only person that was from New York City. Julius Pace from upstate Buffalo. It was different. So that's what it is, huh? Like, when I was out there grinding in that practice and competing and pushing these dudes that, get up in the up and backs, and then when we was doing suicides, I'm competing and winning these things, man. Doing this, winning them, like, cause I knew, like, even from Stevenson, even from different practices before, I know I had the energy, and I had that different type of intangibles that bring things out of other people. I knew I had that because I had to have that because I didn't have my family coming to my games. You feel me? So I had to keep them up here, and then I had to make the other people around me, all the people that was around me, I kept them as my fans. They was mine, even if they was some like away team, even if I entered somebody's projects, even if I entered anything else. When the gates close in the projects and the joint close in the back, yeah, that's it. I go do my thing, get threatened with the gun right here. You know what I'm saying? Like, what? So what? I don't care. I'm still rapping. Don't matter. It didn't matter. So I brought that toughness from there, from the Bronx and the streets from New York City. I brought that to University of Pittsburgh and installed that into Brandon Knight, Julius Page, Jerron Brown, and the rest of them that y'all be talking about, and Chevy Troutman, and all the rest of them. Tory Morris, Mark McCarroll. Come on, son. I made it fun for them again because it wasn't fun for those guys. It wasn't cool for those guys no more. Like, it was whack. They was being jerked. You know what I mean? Mark McCarroll was being jerked. Different players was being jerked. You know what I mean? And they were being jerked and they being laughed at the same time. And some of these coaches thought it was cool, and they thought that some of those players was going to be like, all right, roll over with it. And Tory Morris and certain players wasn't with that. Come on, yo. Like, Mark McCarroll used to get messed with and picked with just cause. Like, it used to be some bullshit just cause he wouldn't say nothing back and he'd just sit there with a smirk and laugh like, you know what I mean? And some of them players, like, I mean, some of them coaches, like Dixon, get tight and just keep fucking with him and mess up his minutes and all type of bullshit. Same thing with Tory, with Ben Howell and the rest of them. Like, so, but I'm just telling you is, we didn't all like each other, but we understood when it came to that game and on the court what it meant, and we wasn't trying to be selfish. We was trying to win the game, and winning the game makes us all look good. So we're gonna go out there and bust our ass to do whatever it takes to win the game. Like, it has nothing to do with that. Some of us gonna, jack up shots, as you can see in some of my games. Julius and Jerron used to pass the ball to each other. Chevy and Jerron and those guys used to pass the ball to each other. Mark McCarroll and those guys, because they lived in North Oakland. That was a different part. Like me, Brandon Knight, and the rest of the guys, we lived in South Oakland, near campus, closer towards campus. That's South Oakland. So they had built their camaraderie, and then we built ours on the other side, and it was just like that for certain things. But at the same time, like Jerron Brown told me to watch Brandon Knight, and I watched him, and he said exactly what he said. He's going to try to befriend me and then snake me at the end. I get it. So, on to the next question. What made Pitt so consistently, consistent, like a winning school, consistent for a long time, pretty much? And I'm gonna tell you, like, for real, like I said, we held each other accountable, and at the same time, like, we held teams to a certain field goal percentage. And after setting that goal with the field goal percentage, we went to rebounding. So we'll hold them to a certain type of rebounds, a certain amount of rebounds. And then after that, we want to create a certain amount of deflections and turnovers. Okay, deflections and turnovers. Okay, so that all goes together. And then at the same time, we wanted to make sure we blocked out before we rebound. So that's why we did shell drill a lot. We blocked out before we went to go rebound. When you release and you go find somebody, block them out, bang, hit them, boom. Now explode and go get that rebound, and show you understand how you value a possession. Value in a possession, being talked about and told how to value a possession is key. It is very, very, very much so key to winning a basketball game, man. Just serious, man. Gaining possession, because you can gain possession of yourself in life. You can gain possession of the basketball in your athletic and sports world. And understanding when you gain possession and how to maximize each possession of that basketball while you have it and your team has it, and then being able to pass that on to your different teammates with the physical energy and the toughness, and also the mental understanding, and then also the basketball understanding. It's just more than one. But you have to have this as a point guard, as a PG. You have to have this as an elite player, even if you don't play the point. But you have to see the game. You have to be an instinctive player as well as a constructed and constricted player in certain times. Okay, but you always have to have counter moves. Always. Next question. What made our team so tough? Like, we didn't care. Like I made it tough. Like, when I got there, like, I wanted to show them, like, yo, where I come from, like, we come from playing freeze, and what freeze are like on the basketball court, it could be 23, 32 people, it could be 15, it could be 5 to 10 people playing on one court, one ball, and the game is to 32 by twos, and you have to get the ball. And sometimes, in a good point of times, I used to win those as the shortest person on the court. I used to win the freeze. What's what we call it? You win your freeze. You know what I'm saying? Like it's RFEES, like freeze. Like you know what I mean? Not like freeze. Like no, it's like a free fall. You know what I mean? And we used to like go at it like I'm playing against everybody, drug dealers with tin boots or shorts or whatever, regular street dudes, ball players, hustlers, whatever, everybody. You know what I mean? So everybody's playing like, and it could get different in there. So your mix up is different back then in the '90s. You know what I mean? Yo, I used to win those games, kid. Like facts, I used to win those games, dead ass. I'm gonna be looking like, yo, mom, hold on, sound like my jumper was bang, hitting that, bang, bang. And people like, yo, and I kept getting better. Like I said, I changed my shot. Even when I got to Pittsburgh, I changed my shot. So like, it was funny, like playing against those people in those frees. It made it easy for me when I played 5-on-5 basketball. And then playing against those grown people when I was younger, it made it easy for me when I played against people my age. So I brought what I learned and different stuff, all my toughness and everything else. I brought that to Pitt. So when these dudes is making things boring, I'll hype it up. When they were getting slow and soft, I'll give them that energy and give them crazy and give them that toughness. And that's why you see us get different fast breaks, highlights, and you got other people trying different tricks that they don't usually try, never usually did, but now they trying to be like me because they see me do it in practice. So now, positive energy is contagious. So they try it. From Brandon Knight to Levance Fields to all these guys. Antonio Graves, all those guys. All those, and you look at the videos, you can see them dropping my passes. You know what I mean? Dropping my left hand passes from Chris Tab. You can see him flexing like me. Brandon, you can see him flexing like me, getting hype and all that, like doing the flex and all that. You can see it, B. It's all love. It's positive energy. It's contagious. That's what I'm trying to say. I've been a leader. I've been doing this. Like I've been playing for Kids, Baby, Boys and Girls Club and different teams and being that leader. Like and going to play against other teams for different people. Like I've been playing on different levels and been crushing. That's why my journey is to be respected. You know what I mean? Like, so what made our team tough is because we believed in each other on the court and we knew we gonna have each other's backs on the court, even though if we didn't like each other off the court. This joint right here on the court is gonna help our lives. We understood that this is gonna help our lives, so we need to come together as a collective group to help each other. You know what I mean? Like we need each other so our lives can be better and our families' lives can be better because certain people in this group can mess it all up. And that's coaches included. Because the coach's ego can mess everything up as it did for us. You know what I mean? Like as it did for different people. Like some of these coaches, they think they're so good. They think they're so tough. They think they're so this and that. And they think just because you have the power or the connection to destroy other people's careers, it's cool to do. But then when the negative karma come down on you, you sit there crying and praying, the super going crazy. When you didn't have to do it to the rest of the other kids that you did it to. So you need to go ahead and correct some of the things that you're doing now. Stop sending other people to do your deeds and suck it up like a man. You want to talk about being a man? Yo, be a man and step it up, B. Be a man and come apologize like a man's supposed to a man. Do that. Don't send nobody else because you know they used to play with somebody else or you know they got a better rapport with somebody else and you want to do that. Nah, champ. Don't you say, yo, I'm sorry, pardon me. The way I came at you was wrong. Why don't you just start at that? I'm a cool dude. Some of you people just got it so twisted, man. It's crazy. You keep believing these stupid idiots on the side. You keep believing these people that don't know me. That's on you. Like I said, I answered these questions from my man Jordan Klein, and I keep it always 100 infinity, man. Positive energy, always. Right over left, we the best. 10 toes, 2 feet, man. With my Lord Jesus Christ, I am complete. H2P to my pit family, and that's how I'm gonna do it, man. Just nothing extra, no cuts, man. All gas, no brakes, baby. Hey, respect my journey. You know what I mean? Right over left. God bless. XUP to Carissa's Army. It's always a good promotion. And I'm just want to say this, man. I just want to say this before I leave, man. For real. Like, a lot of you kids, man, if y'all feel like these shaky coaches are going to talk about you dirty, man, I know you feel like you don't have a platform, man. And I want to let y'all know, man, y'all can pray and y'all can do different things, man, but you have to speak up. You guys have to speak up, okay? Because these people don't deserve to be coaching some of these people, man, and they suck. And they're turning people away and turning people out of playing basketball, and they're getting these different jobs. And I'm hearing a lot of stories like this, man. These people are messing up people's lives, man. Some of these coaches don't deserve to be coaching from high school, junior high school to college and different stuff, man. So if you want to believe a connection that somebody else have, if you want to believe some other bullshit, that's on y'all, man. Y'all helping these other kids like fail in life. You making their life harder and way harder than it's supposed to be, man. True story, man. That ass, no cuts, man. Y'all killing these kids, man. Y'all killing the future. Why don't y'all be straight up people, man, and just admit when you just don't know what you really doing? Or admit that your negative karma is just rubbing off in a way that's just so bad that it's trickling down to your kids on that's playing. Okay? Because you don't care about you know your family secure, but you not caring about the kids from the university. You not caring about the kids from the high school. You not caring about the kids from the prep school. Cause I've been one of those kids. Y'all people don't understand, man. I have more stories, man. When I was in them prep schools. And when I was in these colleges and I got threatened by these coaches. I'm just saying, man. I'm not the only one that got threatened by these coaches. Are you stupid? Come on. Who these coaches make you choose an agent to represent? Come on, man. Come on, man. Who they had these secret meetings with? Like, chill. All I'm saying is, man, life is real, man, and it's not what Doris Burke said in 2K. If the NBA wants you, they're gonna come get you. That's a lie. That's a whole entire lie. That's a super curved lie. You know what I mean? Because there's a lot of stuff in the NBA that goes on the NBA when these people be sitting there asking for favors and all that other stuff. Yo, fam, people lives get shifted, stuff gets changed. Even with me and Daniel Horton didn't go to that Snoop Dogg party in LA after the Lakers workout. We knew it wasn't right. That's why we didn't go. The rest of them that went, they made it to the NBA, and we didn't. I'm just saying. Like what my man said, and don't be a menace to South Central or drinking your juice in the hood. Message! 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 Okay? It's a message, man. Ain't nobody playing no games. I'm not doing no extra stuff. I'm not putting on no lipstick, no makeup. I'm not doing no gay stuff. I'm not doing none of that. I'm not putting on no wigs, no drag, no nothing. No makeup, no nothing. No lipstick, no nothing. You know what that is. And you know what that's for. I'm not putting up this sign right here and act like it's cool for nothing. I ain't putting up this and act like it's cool for nothing. Nope. That just don't stand for no 3-pointer. Y'all need to educate yourself and get right. X, man, it's always the X up, man. Right over left with the best, man. RMJ, H2P to the young man. And then X up to the boogie. Let's go.